Hey y'all, I'm Missy. Welcome to the Crafty Cove. Today I am participating in an open playlist challenge hosted by Savannah from Savvy Crafts with Savannah and Megan from the Crafty Quinn, and I am so excited for this one. We'll talk about that in just a little while. Right now we're going to get right into it, y'all. DIY number 1. I bought this tray at Walmart around Christmas time, and I'm using like a little paint sample here that I got, and we are just going to give 3 good coats all over this tray. This is super simple, y'all. I mean, it's really just a revamp. I don't even know if you call it a DIY, but I love how it turned out. So we're just going to paint all the way over that, 3 good coats. Now we're going to take some scrapbook paper from the Hobby Lobby, cut it out to fit, because even 2 pieces wouldn't fit. It's a larger tray, so had to cut some little strips out too. And we're just going to use our Aleene's tacky glue, and we are just going to glue this down. I don't get it like the pattern completely lined up, and I'm okay with that. Y'all know how I am. That's fine with me, because I'm going to have things sitting on it anyway, so you're not even going to be able to tell that. But again, just Aleene's tacky glue, and then we do go ahead and Mod Podge over the top, which I did not show you, and I apologize for that. But super simple, y'all. $2 or $3, and I've turned it into farmhouse decor that matches my style. I loved it as it was, but this is my style. So I hope y'all like that. Now again, today I am participating in this challenge hosted by Savannah and Megan. It's the Fruity Summer Picnic DIY Decor Challenge, and this was so fun, y'all. I absolutely had a blast making these projects, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because I used like red in a lot of them. I don't know, but I absolutely had a blast making this. So making this video. So y'all head over to Savannah's channel, Savvy Crafts with Savannah, and Megan at the Crafty Quinn. Y'all make sure that you follow them. Subscribe to their channel. They are amazing. If you like farmhouse decor, you will love both of these ladies. I think the world of them, and I am so appreciative of this challenge. So thank you so much, y'all, for hosting this. It was a blast. Now into DIY number 2. So we're going to take this ceramic truck that I got at the Target dollar spot. Y'all, I bought this at fall, right around fall time. And we're going to paint it up. I start with this flamingo red from Apple Barrel. And I love the color, but even after drying it, it kept wanting to peel up. So I do 2 coats of this, and then I start and I go over it again with the last coat with the Waverly chalk paint in crimson. Now, with this pulling up, at first I was upset and I was like, oh my gosh, it's ruined it. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, this is supposed to be an old beat up farm truck. You know, it's not supposed to look brand new. So I actually like how it turned out. You could see there at the front where it started to peel up, and now I'm going over it with the Waverly crimson chalk paint. But again, I love how this turned out. I think it's super cute, and it's just another revamp, really, but it just goes to show you, you can take something you've had for a while and change it up into something totally different with a totally different style. So now we've got it all painted, and we're going to take the end of a paintbrush and we're going to put some polka dots on here, because this is a strawberry truck, y'all, and strawberries have to have seeds. Y'all are going to see a whole lot of polka dotting in this video, but again, I love how everything turned out. Super cute, and you know, it's just something different for my decor, and I love it. So again, I'm just going to take this white Waverly chalk paint, and we are going to make polka dots or strawberry seeds all over this truck. I do the bed, I do everything, and I love how this turns out. I can't wait to show you all when it's finished. I have no rhyme or reason with these polka dots. I just go for it. You know, maybe some people might think it's too many, but I absolutely love it. And again, it's supposed to be strawberry seeds, because this is our strawberry truck. Because for the fruit part of this challenge, my fruit that I chose is strawberries. Okay, now we're going to take a little terracotta pot from the Dollar Tree, and we are just going to distress it up with some white Waverly chalk paint and my chippy brush. Now, this is a tree that I had bought at the Goodwill, and I couldn't figure out what I was going to do with it. But y'all, don't those little eggs on there look like strawberries? So what I do is we go ahead and cut a bunch of those little, I guess they're eggs, I don't know what they are, but this worked out perfect. So I cut those little eggs off, and now we're going to paint them red. And on this we're using that acrylic paint by Apple Barrel. So, and it was fine on these. I guess it was just the ceramic maybe of the truck that it did not want to adhere to. But I go ahead and I paint all of these up red. I probably do 10 or 12 of them. And y'all, that thing was filled with little eggs. So I didn't even use, I think I maybe used like the bottom 2 or 3 branches to get these eggs off, and it's still got a whole bunch on the top. So now we're going to go through, and of course we have to add our strawberry seeds because these are going to turn into our strawberries. So we go through, after we painted them all up with 2 good coats, we go through and just put our seeds in there. Now we're going to take some greenery and we're going to make our little stems for our strawberries. And I use 2 different kinds. I use this, I think this is maybe eucalyptus. Got this from Walmart. I just cut it off the stem and glue it right on there. And you'll see in a few minutes, then I switched to, because I ran out of that, I switched to this little fern that I think came off of a pick from the Dollar Tree. And I actually like the way the fern looks better on them, but I don't even worry about it. I don't switch them out. I just go ahead and keep those ones with the bigger little leaves, and then just add these ones with the fern leaves in with that. Now I'm taking these and I'm going to start, I was going to have my pot on the side and like the strawberries were spilling out, which I changed my mind on that later. But anyway, I just start gluing these strawberries right to the pot. In a way, I'm kind of glad I did this because I can do it either way. I can have it look like it's spilling over or have it upright, and I didn't have to put anything in the bottom of the terracotta pot to make these be up higher. So I just go through, and you can see there I've decided to put it up. Now I'm going to use these little fern leaves, I guess it's a fern, I don't know, and go ahead and start putting those on the strawberries, and then we just continue to glue the strawberries all in the pot. I have no idea why I'm showing y'all gluing every one of these strawberries in there. I apologize for that. Y'all know how I am. But anyway, this is what it turns out like, and I love this. I think it's so adorable. You can see the little imperfections on that truck, but again, old farm truck. That's what I keep telling myself. Y'all know how I am. I'm a messy crafter, but I love it. I think it turned out so cute, and I kind of did turn it on its side in the truck here as I was styling it, but I love it. What do y'all think? Do you think I pulled off the strawberry truck? And here it is, just with the pot sitting up. I think it's adorable. So if y'all like farmhouse decor on a budget, if you like thrift flips, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I try to do at least one video a week, and I participate in a lot of challenges. And you know, I'm still pretty new to YouTube. I'm going on my 4th month, and I love it. It's an outlet for me to just craft and get rid of a lot of stress and anxiety. And if you like my work and you'd like to support me, you can always buy me a coffee. I will have my link down in the description box. If you buy me a coffee, I will give you a shout out in the next video. Okay, y'all, DIY number 3. I'm taking one of these little, I don't even know what these are called. They're the globes from the Dollar Tree, maybe the terrariums. And I'm going to paint this with a good coat of red. I do 2 good coats. Y'all, this is going to be a strawberry. Kind of like one of those little fireplace things that you see outside people have on their decks. But of course, this is a miniature version. But that's what I was thinking when I did this. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint it up real good with that Crimson Waverly chalk paint. 2 good coats only on the outside. And again, here we go with those polka dots, y'all. I told you this was going to be a polka dotty video. Is that even a word? Oh, well, you know. But I just go crazy with this, and I love, love, love this. Then we're going to take some greenery, and we're going to put it around the top there. I just take a pick of some Dollar Tree greenery, put it around the top. These are supposed to be like our little stems. I love it. I should have probably taken that little round piece off, but I didn't even worry about it. When it's sitting on my tray, you can't even, maybe, I don't know, maybe you can tell, but you know what? Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be, and for me, it's perfect. It is perfect. So I love how this turned out. So simple. Put a little tea light candle in there, and y'all, that's it. How simple was that? Is that not adorable? I absolutely love how this one turned out also. Y'all make sure you tell me down in the comments what your favorite DIY was. I don't know that I have a favorite in this one. I love them all. I think they all turned out so cute. Okay, y'all, DIY number 4 and our final DIY. So I found this little bench ketchup mustard holder whatever caddy at Target, and I think I paid $5. And I'm also going to use one of those wood slats that I got in a pack from Walmart. So we're going to take one of those wood slats, and we just cut it down to fit inside there because I want to cover up those holes. So I'm just going to take that slat, cut it down, and then we just glue it right inside the bench there. This is another one of my favorites. I guess they're all my favorite in this. Do y'all have trouble picking what's your favorite when you do 4 or 5 DIYs? I've loved this entire challenge though, so I guess maybe that's why. So we're going to take some Waverly white chalk paint, and we're going to do like a whitewash kind of dry brush. I don't really know what you'd call it, but I want this to look like it's a bench that sat out in the elements, and it's got, you know, the paint's chipped off and all that. And I love how this turned out. I don't worry about the back, but I do the entire bench. I try to get on the insides in there and everything. Y'all know I cannot spray paint because I am currently in a hotel. This is what it turns out like. I don't even know if I would want to spray paint this because I actually like that kind of distressed look that my chippy brush ended up giving it. So now we are going to make some little pillows for this bench, y'all. And I'm taking some napkins from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to cut them up. We're going to cut them in half, and then cut them in half again, and then cut them in half again to make like a little square. This is no different than making the pillows that you would make like with a placemat mat from the Dollar Tree. This is just a miniature version, and the only thing I don't do is I don't like fold it inside out to glue it. I tried that and that did not work. So I just cut these out. You'll see what I'm talking about, y'all. You know I'm not great at explaining some things. So we're gonna cut it in half again. Now this is a 2-ply. So we are going to take our hot glue gun and we're going to glue up the edges. And I use the part that has the fold in it. So then I only have to glue on 2 edges instead of, or on 3 edges instead of 4. So we've glued that together. Now, well, first, This is what I'm also going to use for my filling, is this napkin, but I'm realizing it's 2-ply and I need to go ahead and glue again. So we go ahead and glue that first layer to the second layer on all, no, not all, on each side. All sides, I don't know. Yeah, we're just gluing it on all sides there, and we're going to get that all glued up, and then we're going to again use our napkin as the filling for this. I absolutely love this. I know I've said that in this video. If I had to pick a favorite thing, honestly, it would probably be these little pillows, just because they are so cute. And I was just sitting here and I was like, oh, I need something. I need pillows for my little bench here. What am I going to use? And I had these napkins and I thought, oh, that's perfect. So then we're going, after we fill it up, we're going to fold it over, give it a more of a cleaner look, and we're going to glue those down. And then I do glue down the little corners also, just to make it look a little more finished. And I do this twice because I'm doing 2 pillows for our little bench. Y'all, I absolutely love this. Are those not the cutest little things? Wait until they get on that bench and you see how they look. I even try to put like the little, you know, the karate chop thing that people do on their sofas. I try to do that in the middle of it just to make it look more realistic. I know I'm crazy, y'all. But anyway, so after I got the pillows, then I decided I did not like the look of that piece of wood that was covering up those holes that were in that. So we're going to take some Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. We're going to cut it down, and we are going to cover that to make it look like, I have no idea who I'm watching on my phone, y'all, while I'm doing this. But anyway, we're going to make that look like the cushion for the bench. If I'd have had more napkins, and if I'd had a different color napkin, I'd probably use that. But we're just going to go ahead and use this scrapbook paper, put it down on there. I love this. I think it turned out so cute, and I love the contrasting, and I'm just using Aleene's tacky glue, sorry. I love the contrast between the buffalo check, black and white, and then that red and white, like tablecloth material, I guess. And see, I'm trying to put the little karate chops in there, y'all, but I have to use my fingers. But it turns out so cute. Now we're going to take a wood palette from the Dollar Tree, and we are going to do another dry brush of the white Waverly chalk paint. And you can see there's drips on the side, but I actually like that. I was going to paint the entire thing, and then when I saw those drips, I was like, nope, that's perfect. This goes right along with what I want to do. Now we're going to take 6 of the tumbling tower blocks, and we are going to glue them to the bottom of this palette. We are making a little palette table to go with our little bench. Now, it's kind of like a coffee table, I guess, because it's a little lower than the bench, but I think it's adorable. I know y'all are sick of hearing me say that. Good night. I say the same thing over and over. Y'all, voiceovers are hard. And I'm a talker. I love to talk to people. But then when you're sitting there trying to figure out like how to explain it or how to say it, it gets a little awkward. And my dog looks at me like I'm just crazy because she thinks I'm talking to her and she has no idea what I'm talking about. So anyway, enough with the rambling. There's our little table. Now, it was missing something. Oh, no, not yet. It wasn't. We go through with our Waverly white chalk paint, and we go ahead and distress the legs of the table all the way around. Now I feel like it's missing something. So we're going to make a little tablecloth. We are just going to take one of those napkins. There's my mess again. Y'all know I'm a messy crafter. I'm trying to get better, but I have not gotten there yet. We're going to take it and cut off about 1/4 of a piece. We're going to cut that in half. Just try to get it all even, and I don't even like how that looks. So we take it apart and we end up only using one of the 2 plies on this napkin. And we kind of put it on there catty-cornered, and that's it. Y'all, this that bench thing cost me like $3 to $5. I can't remember. But is that not adorable? I love it, and I love those pillows. Again, if I have to choose, that's probably my favorite thing in this entire video. So here is our final reveal of all of our projects. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, Savannah and Megan, for having this. This was one of the funnest challenges that I have been in, and I absolutely love it. There's everything sitting there on my tray, and again, now that everything's sitting on there, you can't even tell that those scrapbook pages did not even match up. So I love it. Again, maybe it's the pops of red, and I love the little paint drips on the palettes. It just looks so realistic. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, you can find me on Instagram or you can email me. And y'all are the best. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like. Y'all come back now. You hear?